In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. Imagine that, a future that's super black. Long as your skin brown, your superpowers intact. What would your powers be? Just hope it ain't super whack. Spatial manipulation, create a portal that's black. Maybe just super speed, time travel to run it back. Or cheat manipulation to keep my spirit intact. As I encounter evils the world face, demons the world makes, I needed the world at stake. Rest in peace to Chadwick, they killed all the Black Panthers. Told us white lies, I still marvel at black answers. Suits in DC, pray it lead to a civil war. It ain't no Justice League, what's the need to be civil for? Propelled like the juggernaut, it's clear ain't no stopping this. The world in grave danger, who can stop the apocalypse? They killed all the heroes, the new ones don't really care. But if you need me, put your fist up in the air. Yeah, in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. It's our fifth season of Blurred's Eye View, Northeast Ohio's premier Blurred Sentai podcast crew. Thank you for tuning in. And no, this is not DC and Candy B with me. Today, we have our special guest, King Kurt Live and Oni Sassy from Philly's finest head nerds in charge, HNIC. How's it going, guys?
I was waiting for you, loudmouth.
Don't start. I was going to let. See, don't start your shit. See, you started already. I was going to let.
Company, we're not going to do that. We have to be.
No, not today. Not today. I said, ladies first. Chris, I was about to be ladies first, be a gentleman and all that. Then I got to be a loudmouth. See the shit I put up with on the show? See what I did? See what I put up with? No. Dead up.
No,
go ahead, Chris.
No, I was saying it's great having you guys on. I'm always chatting you guys out and everything. So y'all always keep a good energy up and everything else. And I just had to get you guys on.
Listen, we always super excited to be able to support not only other platforms like ours, but other nerds, blurs where we get to geek out. One of the things we love most, like Oni Sassy was about to say, she was about to introduce herself.
Yes,
but
I was.
That's it. And I don't want to step on no toes, but HNIC, Blurred's Eye View, we in the house. We about to do this shit right. Oni Sassy, why don't you go ahead on and introduce yourself?
There you go.
It's Oni Sassy here. I'm feeling so welcomed. Thank you. I even had some nice conversation. Nice to talk. Yeah, beforehand, before we even got to start the show. See, I know this is going to work out.
See how she do, Chris? You see how she do, right?
Right.
And this your boy King Kurt Live, coming remote in Virginia on vacation. But I said to have the opportunity to come on my man Chris' show, I wasn't gonna miss it. So I made sure to put I had to go ahead and put the liquor up. Told everybody, look, the party going up. Listen, I ain't got to put the liquor up.
No, we don't put liquor up.
What?
Negro. That's all
I
you
didn't
got.
put it up.
Oh, we put the liquor up. I'm like, yeah. We're
the
dry here. No liquor.
Listen, she came through the show with the liquor in hand. I said, "Oh, I'm with my people. I'm with my
Yeah,
I
people."
did. I'm like,
Okay.
hello. Sorry
This
for
is-
being late.
Oh,
That's all right.
This
I
is
pulled
my
a typical
co-host.
female move. I texted him. I was like, I'm 11 minutes away, and then I'm listening to my Lord and Savior Britney Spears, and I missed my exit. And then I'm like, wait a minute, 27 minutes to get home? I'm like, shit. So I'm sorry for being late because I hate being late, especially with guests. But I'm so happy that you guys.
You
are
know what?
here.
I have a good mind. I'm gonna let Kurt do his thing, and I got a good. I'm gonna play the intro again because see, I made some changes. So go ahead, Kurt.
Oh, see, listen, I don't even feel like I'm gonna do it any justice because he about to put the intro back on. At the end of the day, y'all already know your boy King Kurt live. We try to keep it funny and funky. We all about having dope blurred conversations, black as fuck conversations, and conversations that affect the culture. Listen, so when we get the opportunity to link up with y'all and talk our stuff, we always gonna take it, and we're super excited to be on here tonight.
Yeah, this is the platform, like Blur the Corn Speaks, Blurred Over, Head Nerd to Charge. Like now in Blur's Eye View, we make a platform just completely built around supporting black creators. We just have to, because it doesn't get a lot of shine. And what I've noticed within the past year is like we're really getting a lot of shine now. Like they know we out here. We're not playing.
Right.
The word blurred has become synonymous.
It's actually a word now. It's a word people recognize.
Yeah, it's word. I'm just waiting on the news to say Webster's Dictionary just now defined blurred.
If Bootylicious is in there, we finna be in there too.
You ain't now. Hold on, Bootylicious had to be in there. That was necessary.
Yeah, see, that was thanks to Beyonce. It had to make the move. So
no,
Beyonce,
there was Bootylicious.
Yeah, Beyonce, if you out there listening, put the word out. We know how Bayhive works with you, so put the word out there.
Dear
I'm now
Lord,
a part of. Love you, Beyonce.
her fans go hard.
Listen,
Beehive
I was never
all
on
day.
it like that. And what changed me completely about her was I remember hearing she was going to do Coachella, and I was talking my shit because I was like, look, she about to do the same tired set. We've already heard all the album. There's no new album out. What are you possibly going to do different? She came out there with all the references, stuff that was just for us, the school days reference, all the HBCU shit. Like she blew
Homecoming.
my mind. She blew my mind.
Yeah, Homecoming was something different.
Look, I had to look at my wife. I'm like, I think I like watching Coachella now.
I couldn't do that. The fact they call it.
No, you like watching Beyonce. She just happened to be at Coachella.
Oh my God. First black woman to headline Coach. She turned it out, set the standard. And I feel like anybody else that touches that stage after that, what are you going to do? Yeah. What are you going to do?
It is
a statement. What are you going to do? Like
go home.
That's it.
Go home.
You said
you can tell. You can see those. You see some of the celebrities who's like, I'm wearing this $25,000 dress, and she's just wearing booty cut shorts and a yellow hoodie and turn this shit out.
Since it's on Beyonc, that had to cost the grip. Whoever bedazzled that shit.
That was my aunt. That was my nana. She did all the bedazzling for homecoming.
Okay.
Yeah. That arthritis, her hand like this now. Well, but Beyonce was happy.
Yes.
I got you.
I got it.
So,
listen, every other headliner after Beyonce should come out like introducing such and such. Come out right on stage and be like, "Thank you and good night." Just leave. You'll never do it better. You'll never do it better.
There's had to been a celebrity somewhere. They were like, "This is my year. This is my year."
Shit.
No
shit.
I remember Carrie even mentioning after she did the Super Bowl, maybe a year or two after Beyonce, she had said in the interview. She said, I was thinking, please don't invite me after the year.
Yes.
Like, I don't want to go right after her. I said, I know that's right.
We gotta let this
they made a Netflix special. You know your concert good when they make a Netflix special. Netflix was like,
I think it was Oscar nominated. Come on.
You know what? I'm about to leave. I'm off the show, Chris. I'm done.
Oscar nominated.
That's hard. That's a hard thing to follow.
That's a hard thing to. We can't even. Why are we even on this show? That's how good it was.
So,
I don't even know why I'm here.
So what's everybody watching?
I don't even know I'm here.
All right. So what's everybody watching?
What you mean right now?
Period. Like, what did you binge? What did you?
Oh, bro.
Oh, ooh, The
Go ahead,
Handmaid's
Sassy.
Tale. Oh
Oh,
my
God.
God.
Okay. I've heard all about it. Is it everything?
It is. It makes me angry though at the same time. It's like a love-hate relationship because the things that are happening in this show, if you're a woman, like you're just like, oh my God, like you can't get away with that. That's against the law. And they're just like stepping over that line. Every time you think they cross the line, they cross it some more. And it gets under my skin a little bit. And I'm like, I'm not looking at this anymore. But then I go look at it because I'm like, I need to know what's going to happen. Like, is she going to get revenge? Like, what's going to happen?
Like, I gotta do another episode.
My wife watches that show, and I can't remember the actress name because I've seen her in that latest movie, The Invisible Man, and I'm like, she has the ugliest ugly cry face I've ever seen.
she
I know who you're talking about. Elizabeth Moss.
That's her name, yeah. And I'm like,
she's a hell of an actress, though.
Yeah, I'm like,
she makes me
everybody that got an ugly cry face, though. They be acting their asses off. Viola Davis, Taraji.
Yeah.
No, hold on. You just can't glaze over Viola Davis because she pulled out the hardest. I'm like, look, you don't get an Oscar because you had the snot coming from your nose and everything else. Your whole sinuses was drained out.
I'm with her about Taraji. You watch, and it's not Oscar worthy, but watch Baby Boy. You feel all her pain. You feel even I was like, Jody, you ain't shit.
No,
you need to leave that black woman alone.
Like Jody, you ain't shit. That is an Oscar worthy performance. Because 20,000 years later, we are still affected by Jody's.
But listen, Jody.
We are still mad.
Yep. I still look at Jody like a little boy.
He's still been fucking up.
I'll be answering the phone. I'll be like, you were sounding real hard on the phone, nephew.
I didn't think Jody was a bad person when I was younger. I thought everybody around him was being kind of harsh because I was young and didn't know any better. But then now when I looked at it, I'm like, wow, Jody was a piece of shit. Like,
yes.
Oh, man.
Yes. Yeah. To this day, I still use the analogy of guns and butter. The guns and the butter. When you talk to these young boys, you gotta be like, you gotta know the difference between the guns and the butter. Chris, when I fight motherfuckers, I still lick their phone. I lick the top of their head. I put them in a headlock.
It was nice seeing y'all.
Don't leave me.
To this day,
behind you.
Like Kurt said, to this day, Jody is still like, you still look, that nigga's just known as Jody. I'm like, this nigga's in the Fast and Furious, and he's still known.
Oh, we can say nigga? Oh, shit. No, you should have told me.
Oh, yeah, we're no holds bar here. We just don't do hate speech. That's it.
I'm with you. All right. Yeah, that nigga ain't shit. And This nigga Jody was riding around on a bike the whole movie, and the only time he had a car is when he took his girls. I'm sorry.
The Rock was right. The Rock was right when he was talking about his big ass head. I'm just sorry. I'm just saying.
Listen, but if we even look at Tyreek's personal life, he's messy. So
he's Jody.
He wasn't really acting in Baby Boy. He was like, this shit is me. I got it.
Yeah. He walked in. He was like, "Can we see you audition?" He was like, "Audition? I think I'm just gonna be me."
John Singleton was like, "Wait, we heard about him. He good.
Yeah, audition for what?
Open the door. Let him come on in.
He's good.
No, but real quick, if y'all not watching Invincible, let me tell y'all something. Now, I know I just got done watching it, but I still feel like I gotta say it because Amazon is killing the superhero genre game for original content. The CW ain't got shit on it.
Nope.
DC has fallen off as far as their cartoon. Remember, DC was like all their cartoon movies was the best around.
What's the last one they dropped?
Oh, bro, I think the last one that they dropped was shit.
I can't remember the last one. But when they do drop one, it's good.
I'm not saying it's not fire, but Invincible was better.
Yeah, anytime you can sit there and have your whole ass handed to you by your own daddy.
For 8 episodes, and I still care. He said, I loved your mother, but like a pet. I said, I'm done. Turn the TV off. Go the fuck home.
I'm like, nigga, do you know Jody? Do you know
Listen,
Jody?
I was rolling. I was like, damn. He said
Hey, Sassy. I was like, now I'm gonna try to say that to a woman, but I gotta run after that. I'm like,
oh
I love
my
you,
gosh, you
but,
said I got
but like a pet.
You
Like
notice his woman.
Don't look at me like that.
You
That
notice his
part.
woman
He knew
wasn't
not
there.
to say that shit to her. He
Yeah,
knew
she-
to say it when
Listen,
she wasn't around.
Chris, you see how she was like, look, nigga, you ain't gonna be on this show talking shit like that. Fuck that.
You ain't gonna call me no Pat. I would have been like, hand me one of them bracelets. Beat me to his ass right now.
Listen,
I know he
that is some women fetish. Some women like being pets, baby.
She was not trying to be no Pat.
You know, you right.
But like I
You got me
said,
fucked up. And then he's abusive as hell because how you gonna beat the brakes off someone and be like, you made me do this?
St. Mark. I was like,
No. You took it to another level to prove a point. I didn't think you do all this.
I still love the meme where they show him like saying "Thank Mark," but he's like, "I said, get me the pictures of Spider-Man."
Man, yo, Chris. No, my thing is this nigga destroys an entire subway full of people and looks right at his son and say, "Why you make me do that? Don't gaslight me, nigga. You knew what you was doing."
You know that ass whooping you used to get when you was a kid. Like, why you make me beat you like this? Why you make me beat you?
Every black child felt that moment with Omni-Man. We was like, every black child was like, yeah, my mom tried that shit too. Yep.
God.
Oh my god.
A mess. But I'm excited for the next season. I'm trying to do my best not to pay attention to the comic books. I'm a person that either has to start off with the books or the series.
Yeah.
I can't do both because I realize people take the creative liberty to do whatever they want with the content. So same thing when I got into The Walking Dead. I was like, I'm not going to go to the graphic novel because I'm going to be mad. And then when I would hear stuff about how it changed, you're like, well, really, Michonne did this, and really, Rick was, and I'm like, see, they didn't do that.
No, I was about to use the same example.
That's the beauty of that. That's the beauty of that show. Like Robert Kirkman, he said, I'm not doing exactly everything that's by the book because I want everybody to like say, oh, this is old shit. Like that first episode was the biggest. Like, oh shit, we going there. Like, for people that read the comic, they were like, oh, this shit happened early.
That's the thing that kind of rubbed me about Robert Kirkman, because if you read the comic, you know, the graphic novels of The Walking Dead, and then when we saw the show, the whole time I was like, wait, Shane don't last that long. Mm-hmm. Wait, that's not how the governor is. Oh, wait, that's not what the Whisperers do. But then when they said Invincible was coming out, I was already mentally prepared. Oh, he's going to do something different, because I was already used to it with The Walking Dead. But as far as I'm concerned, just make it good. I don't care about I don't care about any of the liberties you take with content, because you could just build another world in another world, like the Watchman. Watchmen had nothing to do with the original graphic novel other than it was just a continuation of those characters.
Yep.
And its own adaptation.
Damn, that was good.
Yeah, it was. You don't get black TV. Listen, black as fuck TV with superheroes and on a major network. When do we get that?
Exactly.
Listen, Regina's coming with more because she's actually working on some other projects, and one of them I was reading, I forget, I don't know if it's a working title or not, but something's going to have more of a supernatural aspect. And I'd be very excited about seeing some POCs in a very, like the show on CW, supernatural way, where we're hunting ghosts, we're slaying demons, or if Josh Whedon
Lovecraft Country shit,
Buffy, they fucked that up. Like, I almost got to pick up that ball he dropped, because I'm like, if we're going to cancel him, we need somebody to pick up, because I would love to have a Kendrick 2.0 kind of Slayer and
that'd be dope.
Flesh that world out. Like, I would live for us having like a real vampire world outside of Blade. I love Blade, don't get me wrong. But I'm like, we need to have a whole kind of Blade, Underworld, Buffy.
We need a Black True Blood. That's what we need.
Come on.
Vampire in Brooklyn, but the series.
Thank you.
I love Terror.
Thank
you.
you.
God.
Why
Vampire in Brooklyn, but the series. We good.
We need
that part. The series.
But see, this is why shows like The Watchmen with Regina King, which, let me just speak on that for a second. I've never thought I would see a show based on superhero type behavior where her outfit, as basic as it looked, was badass as hell. and sexy. And like,
Yeah.
No, it was only sexy because we like Regina. Let's not cap.
well, I didn't say that. You know, it's true. You know,
we know what was under that. We like Regina.
But Regina, but it was basic black, white under, like pretty much a turtleneck. And I was like, this was a basic. She was kicking ass,
bro. Because sexy ain't got nothing to do with showing skin. It just has that. If you got that energy, the fact I
had that energy too,
bro. Everybody in that cast really, that fight scene with when he attacked the Oculus, the clan, that fight scene alone, I was like, yo, that's what happens when you get major production dollars. See, if you get major production dollars, you get Lovecraft, you get the Watchman, and that's why I really respected The Boys, because The Boys was phenomenal.
Yeah.
But think about it, because Amazon put real fucking money behind it.
Yeah.
And that's why you get shitty stuff like the CW and the Arrowverse. I'm sorry, I'm not an Arrowverse fan, because it's like it's basically Dawson's Creek with superheroes.
Superheroes.
DC,
am I lying?
Hold on, brother. It is. It's the Pretty People channel.
Not Dawson's Creek.
The Pretty People channel.
My partner DC, he said that's how he notes it. He's like, the CW is the Pretty People channel. That's what it was. Name one ugly person.
Cute whites.
Name cute white.
Oh no, I can look up ugly people, but that's not the point. It's kind of like whitewash.
On that show?
Ugly, attractive kind of thing. That's what they try to do.
They like, oh, she's not. They were like, oh, she has self-esteem issues, or he has self-esteem. I'm like, this motherfucker look like a Vogue model. What's wrong?
Nigga,
like 30-year-old people to play high schoolers or something like that. Everybody's ripped. Nobody's like super out of shape.
That's what I'm saying. Every day I gotta wake up and pick my stomach up. Why the fuck would I want to watch this?
Not every day.
Listen, sometimes to get out of bed, I got to swing it first. It's like it's the momentum.
That's a personal
The momentum
problem.
get me out of bed. That's all.
That's a personal
Oh my god. Oh, so DC, what are you watching?
Huh? Wait, I
what
missed a whole lot. I just heard stomachs and cute people. That's
what were you watching? We're just talking about stuff we're watching.
Yeah.
Oh, today or just period? Because I'm
just period.
Period.
He was like, am I on the right show?
Yeah. I'm like, hey, this don't look familiar.
Funny is, whether he comes in later on time, it's always this.
Yeah, this is just me. I'm always lost. I watched Without Remorse the other day.
Oh, that's good.
And let me just say,
we talked about that. We talked about that too.
Michael B. Jordan deserves an Oscar for that movie. Sorry,
I don't know who Michael J.
That's the Walmart brand, Michael B. Jordan.
There it is.
The Walmart brand, Michael B. Gordon.
The Michael B. Gordon. I like that one.
That's the Walmart brand. That's all.
I don't know how that happened, but no, he deserved an Oscar for that movie because it was.
I will say,
wide range of emotions.
Is it shirt
there's
off?
a scene.
All that matters.
No, there's a
there was
scene.
Scenes with shirts off.
Yeah, there's a scene he does where
he's turn away
in a prison, and I'm like, oh,
is it shirt off in prison?
No. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he took his shirt off in prison. So here's what I didn't like. I'm married, so my wife he took off his shirt and poured water on his body. I was like, oh, this motherfucker.
What?
This?
Yeah.
My wife like this.
She said, say less. Google, Siri, make me voice.
Michael B. Jordan shirtless. So look, my wife
and then they show me pictures of Michael B. Gordon shirtless.
Picking up his gut, picking his stomach up. That's what
they're like. You must be
the everyday man. Everyday Michael B. Gordon. That's
I'm about to Google Michael B. Gordon right now. I'm about to Google.
You sound like
Chris, can you pull it up? What happens when you Google Michael B. Gordon?
Michael B. Gordon.
I'm doing it.
Michael B. Somebody do it, please. I ain't trying to mess up the show, but somebody please Google Michael B. Gordon and see what come up.
There's no messing up this show.
There's no messing up this show.
No, there isn't. Oh my god!
Why did
already messed up.
Show him in his picture, but it says Michael B. Gordon, but it's a picture of Michael B. Jordan.
There's an actual Michael B. Gordon.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a screenwriter. It's an actual Michael B. Gordon. It's a screenwriter.
Yeah.
All right.
And he's 45 years old. He was nominated for a Saturn Award.
Wow. Okay.
Shout out to Michael B. Gordon. You heard him on that
Michael B. Gordon.
Okay, so he didn't he may not be ripped, but he's worked on movies that involved ripped people like 300 and G.I. Joe Retaliate.
Michael B. Gordon, y'all.
B. Gordon in a motherfucking building.
That's really a person. Like a value, like not just a regular person.
He got to be in showbiz.
Look at him. Look at that. How can you not trust that man right there?
He looks like he gets the best car insurance. Like he is going to with your insurance. Yep. He's like, let me tell you why that rate is too high.
Oh my God.
He's like, do you need Gap insurance? It's a new car, and I just want you to be protected.
You know what he looked like? Y'all ever go to Walmart and they got them people in the aisles trying to say you Comcast and shit? That's what he look like. Hey, brother, you got internet?
DJ, you roll right by, like, look, my man, I already got Comcast. Leave me the fuck alone.
Walmart this week.
That's the first thing you do.
The first time I cut down the aisle right before them. You cut down like 3 aisles that you ain't got to go down before you get to them. Yeah. That's what you got to do.
Acting like you need something in the freezer aisle.
You be like, God, I need loaves of bread. They are before loaves of bread, so I'm gonna go down this bread aisle and not get one loaf for bread.
So they be in the market, like
see, they got smooth because they used to be by the entertainment section. So motherfuckers stopped going to the entertainment section. So these motherfuckers start guerrilla warfare tactics. Now they standing next to your green beans and your coffee. Trying to get you signed up for internet cable.
You cannot walk to go get without them asking about your cable network.
Hey,
y'all be treating them just like Jehovah's Witnesses. Y'all,
not today. Not today. I'm on a tight schedule. Not today, brother. I gotta go. I'm good with this broadband dial up. I got at the crib, man. I got somewhere to be.
You know what? It's funny.
I'm sorry.
It's funny that you mentioned Walmart because here in Cleveland, there's a Walmart in the South Euclid area. It just came.
Oh yeah.
So these two women got into a fight in the chip aisle. Now this is the Walmart that I avoid. This is the hood Walmart. So
because every city got a hood Walmart.
Every last one. And this one I avoid because it's always the same in the self-checkout line. There's always the same machine is down. The checkout line reaches all the way.
That's how like McDonald's and the ice cream sandwich.
There it is. So anyway, these two women were fighting in the chip aisle. Over what? We still don't know. But one woman got hit in the face with a 10-pound log of hamburger.
Slapped it with that meat.
You stupid! Yo, not a 10-pound. He slapped her with the meat.
Yeah.
Wow, so Arby's, we got the meats, baby.
I was like, I would have loved to be an officer that got called in on the scene to find out. I'm like, how the hell? I need to know the story behind how all of
Let me tell you how that call went.
Chris,
they're fighting at Walmart. She hit her in the face.
Chris, what I need to know is how did she take that hit? Because if she took it like a champ, that's a woman I need her number.
What Dave Chappelle say? Hit me in the head.
I need to know if she can take 10-pound meat to the face. I want to know who she is.
The too many privileges.
The comments that came off of that were comments like "meat too."
I like that one.
Sexual assault.
I like that.
You know, it's like. And just like her said, how did she take that? And, it was like, it was so much.
Come on, you bum.
Like, was it a quick snap back? Was it like, pop? I'm right back here.
Like, did the package bust?
You know how you get hit? She was like, nigga, I took more meat than that before. Hit me again, bum.
Basically,
hit me again. Put her chin up.
No, hey, DC, she did the joint. Now it's my turn. Like, whoa.
Hey now,
you got
weird now.
She got hit like Della Reese in Harlem Nights. I'm like,
now I got to touch it. Now I got to touch. Oh,
you want to hit people with meat? You want to hit people in the face with dogs? Now I got to touch you.
Now I got to touch you.
So, since we ain't talking about the grocery section, we got a new sponsor.
Oh, shit.
So, here we go.
Do you like your pancakes patted, your biscuits buttered, your cakes fluffy? Then you should get Mother Butters. I put that on everything. Pasta, veggies, rice, and everything nice. Mother Butters will get you right. Oh, yeah. GMO free, and for those who are vegan, Mother Butters has a non-dairy option. That's right. There's enough Mother Butters for everyone to enjoy. Get Mother Butters from your local grocery store. Hey, man! What you doing in my kitchen?
That was our sponsor.
I have so many questions.
Yo, I thought it was edibles at first. I was about to be like,
yeah.
So many questions. First, when they cut the check. That's because I got some shit in Layaway I need to get out. And if they just say shit gonna be popping this weekend. Second, who's the music director on that? Because them motherfuckers
they put in work
straight from what's that porn site?
What's that porn site?
You see how I tried to slide it off like I didn't know what it was? Anywho,
listen. When you said what we watching, he was like, anime.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
No, but that was. I like those sponsors.
That's Mother Butters. That's our new sponsor, Mother Butters.
You a Mother Butter. That's
money.
So they'll be cutting that.
Cut the check. TTC, baby. Always cut the check.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Look, I love seeing people's reaction. That's in the back.
Listen,
I'm gonna lie, them like pancakes are fluffy as fuck.
Brandon was like, "Ooh, butter my pancakes, baby."
Wow,
I wasn't expecting that. I was like, "Ooh, pancakes."
Oh my god! So we got like, we got some.
Like, oh, those are real pancakes.
Those are real pancakes and real biscuits, there, baby.
Them biscuits look good as
Brandy's
fuck,
ass
too.
was like, butter them biscuits, baby.
Man, listen.
With some hot sauce on my burrito, baby.
They were talking to the person that got slapped with the meat, so you know it just kind of
biscuits and beef. Biscuits and beef, baby.
Biscuits and beef.
She got her biscuits buttered right there in the store.
Biscuits, beef, and gravy.
Look,
That's
I have a
all
question.
happening in one.
This is a weird question. What if she got aroused though? She was just like, ooh.
You know what? Yeah. Did DC get her my number? Yo, how that boy on TikTok say? Bring me that meat slapper.
Oh man.
Bring me that meat slapper.
You know, in top news, it just came down last night. We lost a wrestling legend. We lost New Jack.
New Jack, man. I'm kind of mad about that.
Died of a heart attack down there in South Carolina, man.
That's cocaine.
So it just let me get 5 seconds for this, Chris. So a lot of people might not know this, but I was heavy in the indie wrestling scene when I was young. We had wrestling organizations. He's from Philly, and my mentor is Ron Starr. Ron Starr is in the top 250 of indie pro wrestlers. Ron trained me. One of the people that Ron regularly brought in was New Jack.
Look at that. We got connections over already.
Listen, New Jack was, I'll just say this. New Jack had a hell of a life. If you don't know, watch his interview with Vice. Watch his interview with Vice.
Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
When they talk about him really trying to kill somebody in the ring.
No, I was just about to tell that story. Yeah. Oh my god! So dude broke his neck or something like that, and didn't call him for a year. He was out for a year. So dude didn't call it, didn't show no remorse or whatever. So he come back. Him and New Jack got a fight. They was on 50 feet in the air.
50 feet in the air.
New Jack
tables in the ring.
Dude and let him fall. Watched him drop 50 feet. And he said, "I tried to kill that motherfucker." And he said the only thing that saved him was him bouncing off the ring ropes and hitting the floor. Had he not hit the ring ropes, that before would have died.
Look,
he's like, the motherfucker didn't call me. He didn't come by and say nothing. He put me out for a year and didn't say shit to me. And when I came back, he acted like nothing happened. I tried to kill that motherfucker.
Yeah, when I first got on the ECW, it was like on cable access. And the minute I seen New Jack say, "I eat your kids," I'm like, this nigga really is crazy.
Oh, New Jack was hardcore. He was about that life. He
definitely was like I said what I said.
Right, like
if you look at the dictionary next to real ass motherfucker, right there.
The definition of
and right, and his caption say, "I tried to kill that motherfucker," because he definitely, he took him to the edge of that motherfucker and just said,
New Jack was one of those cats. New Jack was one of those wrestlers where if you were like, wrestling's fake, he would knock your ass out and then ask you how fake was that.
Right.
Him, Sandman, all them cats was just a different breed of guys. That's all.
Yeah.
And
that whole ECW era was a whole different breed.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. I love ECW. I stayed up late on Fridays checking that shit out. I'm like, look,
Didn't go hard in New York.
we would go down there. Listen, the House of Hardcore was down there. I'm talking about Taz and Jericho before you knew who they were. Tommy Dreamer,
Calm down,
the
Brandon.
Dudley Boys before they were ever popping.
She had no noise come out. She was just like,
Yeah.
I
breathe.
loved him.
You got to make it sound when you do that. It looks weird.
Especially when that one college in the Attitude Era, I was just like, you are the perfect asshole. Like one of those people that played
Chris Jericho?
Perfect asshole. Absolutely.
Jericho still is perfect. Like I watch all
He's
in
like a
wrestling.
likable asshole though. It's just like it's weird. It's like it's a
No, the
weird-
perfect asshole from ECW was Raven. Raven was the perfect.
Yes.
Raven. What about me? What about Raven?
Yeah.
No.
But rest in
DC,
peace.
you
to
all
Jack,
right? I
man.
fucks with you.
Hey, I fucks with
DC,
wrestling. I fucks with
Yo,
wrestling. I Rocky Maivia, you know what I'm saying? All that. I fuck with the Attitude area. You know what I'm saying? ECW,
Best
WCW.
era ever. Period.
Yeah, Attitude
I feel
Era.
bad. My phone might die on y'all. If it dies, I am so sorry. But we gonna rock this till the phone go out. I don't care. Listen, I'm gonna be on 1%, still talking shit. Like
We lost.
I ain't freeze y'all. I'm just playing.
So,
Go ahead, keep on.
May has brought us a lot of stuff this week. It was Star Wars on May 4th, and then it was Mother's Day, and now we've gotten Black Friday. Now, Black Friday, well, this was the first year for Black Friday, and all my POCs, they came out to join, but since I didn't, they showed out for something that happened in pretty much in the short notice span of time, they came with it. And
yeah,
here we go. I'm going to start off. Our very own Candy B. Here's some of her photos.
Yes. Look at that queen. Yes, sis, sir.
Look at that demon.
This picture is in trouble with
putting them out
family
there.
members.
This
They
is
were like,
Brandy
"We're gonna
off
pray
the
for
show.
you."
Wait a minute, Candy, you on Facebook?
Yeah,
I am
I'm
everywhere. I'm on Facebook.
I'm sending you a request. Just accept my friend
Not a
request.
request with the eyes.
in other news, a woman was slapped with 10 pounds of meat in Walmart.
I tried to kill that motherfucker.
It was me.
I tried to kill that motherfucker.
It is so much.
Kurt, why you slapping with the? I tried to kill that
Tried to kill that
motherfucker.
motherfucker. She ain't called me for a year, and then
She ain't called me for. I friend requested her. She ain't add me for a year. I tried to kill that motherfucker.
And after a year, finally gave me that chance. A year later, slapped her with a 10-pound meat and gave it to her.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's a bit much.
In other news, we've gotten the voice cast for the Masters of the Universe that's coming out on Netflix.
What is that?
We're not gonna push past that. I just love the background noise in your face.
Oh, the background. Oh.
Yeah, like,
Listen, don't do that.
He turned his whole camera. He was like, hey.
Yo, you saw him trying to turn the camera. Listen, I'm looking for the joint to mute the shit. I'm like, oh shit. This is live. Don't make fun of me, y'all. No, you know the party going. Don't worry about what's going on.
Look,
Let me take the camera around.
Hey, he was turning. Hey, live guys.
Wait, no, DC. No, they just Sassy. Sassy, they just said it. I heard them. They was like, nigga, he's outside doing the show. Y'all don't hear him? I was like,
hey, they closed the blinds behind you.
Listen, we here now. Fuck it. We live.
They the blinds on you and everything.
I'm a man on TikTok say they're invited to the cookout. You know, that's how. Look, I stay around the corner from the motorcycle club. I was like, hell, I'm so used to cats over here. I'm like, is that my noise? Is that?
I stand in the white neighborhood.
Candy, B, you ain't shit. She was like, we are not going to not address that. Nick,
Yeah.
it's everything you say. Blink if you say.
Oh
Trying to
man.
move on. I'm like, no, I'm
If someone
high-five
hurting you,
on
just
it.
let us know.
Yeah, blink twice.
Candy
Oh,
Candy
Chris,
is-
before we get to anything, I have a real serious question.
What's that?
Where do you guys stand with Scott Summers?
We've talked about this in great length.
Scott
Who is
Summers.
that?
That's
Who the fuck is that
actually
guy?
a really good answer that I'll accept.
that is a good answer.
No, you talking about the host, the white boy.
Exactly. Moving on. That's all I need to know. They answered my question
Yeah, you
exactly how I
answered it
thought they
beautifully.
would.
You guys
Choose-
did it.
Beautiful.
Wait, no. It was Double Dare. Double Dare. Scott Summers, right?
Oh,
No.
you're thinking about the real life person. I know it. Oh, no. You
Mark
were
Summers.
thinking an
That's
X-Men.
Mark Summers.
Oh,
right.
well, never mind. Fuck that then. I don't know who that is.
Nobody does.
That's great. You're good.
All
You're
right,
better
so we know.
for it.
We're good.
All
So they entered.
Could you
So
imagine
Netflix-
Scott Summers hosting Double Dare, bitch?
James,
I
got a show to do.
And this segment is
You
called
being the asshole,
Gene.
like, you can't do 2 physical challenges in a row.
Ha!
Fuck that! I'm
Gene.
building these cakes.
He-
All right,
he-
go
he-
Stop
ahead.
banging
he is
Logan
too by
behind
the
the
book.
scenes.
He is too by the book. He is too by the book.
Ooh, I
Netflix.
gotta interrupt you again, Chris. Sorry.
What you got?
We gotta talk about the fact that they doing live tryouts for Legends of the Hidden Temple. Bitch.
Oh, they
yeah.
are. Yes,
No.
they are. I think somebody we know is Hellspawn. I think it's Hellspawn.
Probably
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he's safe and shit.
You know?
Yeah, because I saw it, but then I said, of course, I got to get my gut out of bed. I was like, oh, that's nice. Oh,
Well, you know,
I can
what?
answer questions.
You better get up
I
and go
can-
work
I can
for
answer
Mark.
questions.
Both of
no,
y'all.
DC, I can't do it because if that fucking Mayan comes out and grabs me, I'm gonna whoop his ass. I ain't no little boy. Get the
I
fuck
forgot
off my
about
neck.
them motherfuckers.
Get the hell off my neck. I'm trying to get the golden monkey and figure some shit out, and you gonna just hit me up? Nah, we scrapping.
I'm
I'm from
uppercut a
Philly.
nigga. They're
I
like, oh
think
my
they
god,
might
the
give-
Mayans are
they might
Mexican.
give different, things to adults because the kids, they knew the kids were gonna be scared. They know we finna box the temple guards, so they're probably gonna give you some type of. I bet you it's gonna be a mix between Fear Factor and like American Gladiators with how physically demanding.
I
they'll
like
make
that.
it. They'll make
cool.
it very physically
I
demanding
watch.
because they're expecting adults. They ain't gonna have just anybody on there. They
Yeah,
gonna
when we were like 12, we were like, oh, we can rock that.
Michael B. Gordon
Yo,
and the Walmart
that's how
lady.
Guts was. That's how Guts. Y'all remember
Yeah.
Guts on Nickelodeon? I want a
shit,
piece of the
yeah.
goddamn crag. I still want some of them. Listen, them little white boys. That's how I
Oh,
eat them
yeah.
I
alive.
like that shit too.
Oh,
Yeah,
childhood.
No, y'all gotta come back. Y'all listen. I love this crew. Chris, why you ain't tell me about these people?
Look,
Y'all
it's
is up
all
here.
about-
Yeah,
it's
hidden
all
secret.
about
Wait a
timing.
minute. Hold
It's
up.
all about
Why did
timing.
you tell me, bro?
No, y'all got this is my kind of crew. Y'all all right with me.
Fuck, are we chop liver? This is Chris and the Chrisettes.
Ain't nobody here. Listen, ain't nobody here to see you, DC. Ain't nobody coming to see you.
I feel like dude too. Who forgot his name?
I just love I love y'all energy. Y'all dope.
Damn.
This is what we do.
I see.
Fuck that. I'm mad past the fact that we ain't never get spoke of.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Hey, Brittany, why are we at the bottom? Look, we at the
Hey,
bottom.
DC, you see Chris looking at me like,
We at the
nigga,
bottom.
don't tell what's going on in the house. You done fucked my shit up. Go ahead. Go back in the house. God
Put
damn
them
it.
on blast.
Yeah, I know,
Like,
Chris, I'm so sorry.
Look, Candy B's my work wife. I already
This ain't
know
in
I'm
my
gonna hear
contract
this
to be at
shit
the bottom.
afterwards.
Shit. I don't know how to feel down here.
DC said, I'm trying to get shit off layaway, and you fucking around, not even telling these people about me.
And you can't mention me, Chris, being your work wife, and you ain't tell nobody about your work wife.
Look, curtain falling.
That's all right.
Wait,
I'm coming over. That's all right.
Look at you. You
look at
work
this.
in
Somebody come look at this.
relationships.
Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
Look at this.
Oh my God.
They
How
ain't
do I
even been
go
here
into the
that
next
long,
one?
and
I
you
can't.
already like in
Hey,
relationships.
Chris, at some point, we were supposed to do Faye Day, and then it just went left.
Well, that's what I only had those 3 pictures of Candy B for the payday.
Yeah.
You be doing a Stars show too.
Yeah, I know. I've watched you guys. I'm like, oh yeah, they went off the rails like 10 minutes after they started. It's a wrap.
That's why we end up with a 3-hour goddamn show talking about something. Well, it's 12 o'clock. I guess we should end this shit at some point, right?
It happened for you
Some
when you
point,
might
the girl's still here.
Look,
Hey, if the party going, let it go.
I done took the phone in the shower and just let it play, and I'm like, damn, this nigga still going.
Still going. Yeah, I thought he was talking about his own show, like Chris.
Yeah, I was like,
Chris Fury here, washing my pits.
That's for OnlyFans. That's his OnlyFans. That's all.
That's Patreon for men. Patreon is for men, so you got to do it on Patreon.
Patreon men,
OnlyFans for women. Patreon for men.
Thank you for telling me that. I'll move my platform.
Yeah, because if a man is on OnlyFans, that's weird. I'm just gonna.
I absolutely have. I have an OnlyFans. I'm dead ass. I got to.
Yeah, listen, that's that Philly. That was that Philly breast milk we was talking about on your show.
Listen, look. Listen. Don't get me started. Check out King Kurt Live on OnlyFans. It's thick with the dick. So just follow me there.
Wait, that's really
wait.
No, don't Google it. Put THICC with the dick OnlyFans. I'll come right up.
Brother, I'm not Googling shit. Right. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm not Googling shit. Google don't work.
I love Candy B was like, well, shit. You said
hey, you see, she's trying to slide to the side.
She looked like me when them niggas was arguing. Like, oh shit, hold on, let me lower this.
And I looked it up right on the spot. It clicked on the video. He was like, "Oh, I'm on Pornhub." I looked it up right when we was recording. I put it out there.
My work wife, ladies and gentlemen, and for
that's your business.
She's at the top now.
Look at me.
There we go.
That is blasphemous.
Hold on.
That is blasphemous.
And because BC is shaking his head and I already know how me and
No. Put me back at the bottom. I gotta. No. She a guest. Don't do that. Put her back up there.
That's all right. We started from the bottom. Now we here. That's all right.
Here. Still hit the bottom.
Still at the bottom. Started from the bottom. Still up
there we go.
Yeah, DC, that's right. You down here with me in the trenches.
It's not on OnlyFans.
In the trenches.
It's not on OnlyFans.
I was just like, so DC down there with you. What's going on? Is it on video?
Oh,
Just know she got 10 pounds of meat and Michael B. Gordon.
I tried to kill that motherfucker.
Michael B. Gordon. I might have to name this episode Michael B. Gordon. That just might have
Michael B. Gordon.
Michael B. Gordon.
Or me too. I think I'm gonna put something. It's gonna be something.
See, this is what happens when we live. Live, you can't go back on nothing. We just in the show. That's it.
I was like, I love doing live shows because you gotta pivot and you gotta be able to come with it. Because if not,
yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's like old school Saturday Night Live.
MySpace.
Like, that's the best time to catch them when they mess up.
You amen to that.
You gotta be able to roll with it though, because I swear to God, I didn't know there was a Michael B. Gordon. I just fucked up.
Listen, my man Chris started the show with what you watching. So far, we got Michael B. Gordon, 10 pounds of meat slapped in the face. I tried to kill that motherfucker. There's so many catchphrases for this show that I think. I just want 10% of the merch sales. That's all. That's
Put it on the shirt.
I just want. Look.
I don't even get Black Jesus 10%. That's a lot.
You everywhere you go, you were trying to move weight, trying to make some stuff.
I'm trying to keep the show alive.
That's called.
Listen, thank you, Chris. Tell him. Listen, StreamYard don't run off prayers. StreamYard don't run off prayers. I gotta pay that subscription.
Yeah, definitely gotta pay.
Listen,
make their business negotiations on the show.
Sassy, listen.
I don't know why, but I do.
I believe you, yo.
I gotta move it from the checkers to the savings and the savings to the checking. Shit.
Hey, and the black person don't know how that works.
Me, nigga.
That's what the girl at Walmart was saying.
I tried to kill that motherfucker.
Oh my God.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
We gotta find one for the females because that would have worked perfectly.
Yeah. I gotta find one. I gotta get some more. I got one more spot for one.
For the
rearrange my board. Yeah.
So in Netflix is gonna be doing Kevin Smith's Masters of the Universe, and the voice cast. We thought the voice cast for Invincible was stacked. This one is just as stacked.
Really?
Yeah. Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill, #1, is playing Skeletor.
I like that.
Dope.
I like that.
Lena Headey, who we know from Game of Thrones.
Percy Gang.
Evelyn.
I like that.
Okay.
Chris Wood, who I last seen on.
I thought that was Justin Bieber.
That was some rich white guy. But anyway, go ahead.
But yeah, he's playing. He's actually playing He-Man. Chris Wood is doing He-Man. Sarah Michelle Gellar is actually.
That's Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah.
Wow.
Time did not do her good. I thought that was Burlap Stat.
I thought that was Glenn Close.
Yeah, that you said Glenn Close.
I thought that was Glenn Close.
Chris, I'm about to say Glenn Close look good. Glenn Close looking real good right now.
That's the only reason I'm gonna say leave her alone, because she got enough money where she could have sucked and tucked and pulled back all that shit, but she didn't. So
but she should have.
She's staying a human being.
She's still married to Freddie Prinze Jr. Daphne and Fred still married. They still going strong. So leave that girl alone.
I remember that motherfucker was trying to write for the WWE.
Oh man,
he was. I ain't playing. That was no joke. He really was writing for the WWE, but
he still writes and produces stuff. Like, he actually loves doing that shit. I followed him.
He still loves doing wrestling.
Never guessed.
So here's the other listings for this show. Here's the other voice cast. So you can't have Mark Hamill playing Skeletor without having Kevin Conroy doing Merman.
Why? It's like they do their
They're married.
Yeah.
They're like, we might as well do everything.
Right. Liam Cunningham, who was also on Game of Thrones, is playing Man-at-Arms.
Okay.
Alan Oppenheimer, who's done the voice of Cringer, Man-at-Arms, and Skeletor in the original is doing Mossman. Dietrich Bader, who does Dietrich Bader, he does Batman as well. He'll be playing King Randor in Trapjaw. Henry Rollins is doing Triclops.
Henry Rollins.
Our favorite Amazon, Susan Eisenberg, will be the Sorceress.
Ooh.
And Kurt, I know you'll love this. Phil Lamar is doing Hero.
That's my man. You know that's my boy.
Yeah, so
love me some Phil Lamar.
They got a pretty stacked cast, and that's just half of the cast. I didn't even mention that.
That's gonna be so good. And you know, I'm obsessed with Skeletor.
When is that coming out?
It's actually pretty soon. I gotta catch the date actually.
Is it this summer? July something.
Probably
this summer.
Because they've been working on it for a minute. So it's been looking bomb. Earlier this week, we've gotten his phone died. Yeah, he might have to find thing. Earlier this week, this dropped.
Yeah, that I am freaking ready for.
This is Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and obviously this is a picture of Carnage. For those who are listening, go check it out on YouTube. And
if you listen, you should be watching, but that's neither here nor there either.
Right. We'll talk about. We'll address that whenever it shows up.
I mean, it's only free, whatever.
Yeah, you know, right. Woody Harrelson is playing Carnage. You know, they gave him a better wig because the last time
last one.
Last time we seen him in Venom at the
that was a real serial killer wig. Like they got that off somebody's head.
But
fresh.
That was scary enough, and that shit was dusty. I'm like, who did
like Donald Trump has a better wig than that.
Pluck them before they like.
That was wigs. That was the Tyler Perry reject.
They didn't pluck nothing, girl. They didn't do nothing. That wig was dusty.
They didn't comb it. They didn't put no grease on it. They was just like, here, Woody, we just got this out the box. Put it on.
And it was like he just shifted it. It's like he put the wig on right and then turned it around backwards and said, "This is better."
This I feel comfortable with this.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like
he hasn't had hair in so long that he forgot how to have hair.
You got to find that picture of that wig, man.
They gave him some reference.
Oh my god,
they should have gave him a better wig. That's what they should have did. Tyler Perry reject, like.
Oh my god,
Tyler, you got any wigs laying around we can use? Yeah, I got this old dusty red one in the back that God stepped on and sat on and wiped their face with. We'll take it.
Basically,
college shoes with it. Just
you ever seen a wig? They just wash their dishes with shit, just like all kind of obscure uses for a wig.
That sounds like the Saturday Night Live
with that wig. It was like here,
and it comes alive and like
all of the things that happened to this wig the whole time, all the places.
The life of a wig. The secret life of wigs.
Wiping the windows with it.
You think you know, but you have no idea.
When you put it down, it's like, God damn, will I ever go on ahead?
The world may never know.
And then here comes Woody.
Poor Woody.
And then one
day, I was finally picked with an owner, but he was bald, so
everything worked out.
He didn't know how to use me.
I didn't know how to use you.
Oh my god!
Sideways, and I had a better job when I was with Trump.
was hanging on for like dear life.
I said, do you ever see this motherfucker? This shit be in the wind, like
blowing in the winds.
Help me.
Wow.
Help nigga. Help me.
That's his wig.
They really didn't have a great wig for what he'd be wearing. I think he talked to Tyler Perry. Here we go. Here it is.
Wow.
He look like Johnny Depp in any movie. Like
the male version of Elizabeth Moss.
Did you say any movie?
Any movie, like
any movie, all of the movies.
All the movies. Like just pick one and look at that.
Similar hairstyle.
He got the same hairstyle in every movie. He might straighten it or it's curly. Willy Wonka.
Charlie and Charlie. Yeah, he
Charlie and
like,
Willy Wonka. That's the Willy Wonka wig.
I was gonna say Tom Hanks and the Lady.
Chris, bring it back up. Chris, bring it back up.
Tom Hanks and the Lady Killer.
Willy Wonka.
That's Willy
Wonka.
That's not even a bob.
You got a bob though.
Don't matter.
Not a bob.
They cut it a little bit.
Edward Scissorhands. This is Sweeney Todd. This is those Johnny Depp movies.
Johnny Depp.
This is the vibe we're going for.
Yes. Like I want to be Johnny Depp.
Oh,
the great value version.
What about Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh my God! Stop it.
It's very similar. I'll see if I can find the Tom Hanks one. Because he was in the Lady Killers.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah,
it looks similar to that one. So
it just looked like trash. That's what it looked like.
This man's hair.
Look,
I'm sorry. That's what I do.
They at least.
Well, you don't have hair. You got to do that. I don't have hair, so I can. Talk shit about
you just going to be a hater from the sidelines
all day.
They trimmed it this time. That's
can't grow it. Talk about it.
You proud?
Yep. Man, proud member of the hair haters group.
See, this is why Kurt, he was like bonding so well with you at the moment because he does the same thing. I'm gonna talk shit about him because he's not here to defend himself. That's what I do.
Don't worry, they know I ain't here.
Here it is.
Shit.
Here's
That's
Tom
even
Hanks.
worse. God damn, how did we let that slide? That's his real hair.
They got the same.
No, that was Tom Hanks from Lady Killers with Marlon Wayans.
Colonel Sanders when he was younger. Y'all not.
No, it's from the Lady Killers.
I know a chicken god when I see one. Y'all ain't.
He's slinging them 11 slurves and slices. That's what you said. 11 slurves and slices.
Oh man.
Slaves found them 11 herbs and spices.
Yeah.
Or 7, however many it was.
I don't know how 11, but
all the jokes about that later, people being like, man, he ain't no way a white guy did all them spices.
Yeah, all them goddamn spices. I didn't see white people cook. Sorry. You ain't using none of them goddamn spices.
If you hear more than 2 spices, I'm like, person of color. Because nobody else.
Or Leon.
They tasted it one day after they made it and was like, this is some damn good chicken, and was like, we need to do something with this.
I think when I heard
it's like, I reckon them boys out there can cook some good chicken. I should still be ashamed if someone stole their recipe. Be ashamed if someone stole their recipe.
That movie, the movie with Mike Myers.
I say they're more than that chicken from.
They're
so I
probably
married
like
the axe.
enjoying food and hating it at the same time because the black person cooked it. Like I hate that you Negroes can cook so well.
Those boys can sling some good chicken, but I don't like this.
But they're still gonna go back to work.
You know Mike Myers, who did Goldmember, who was in Goldmember and everything. He did that movie. So I Married an Axe Murderer, and he played the father too.
Oh yeah,
I
forgot about that movie.
And he had a whole thing where he was like, I never trusted the Colonel with his wee beady eyes and all his spices. I'm like, that's why.
That's the point right there. The fact that he said, I ain't trust a man with all those spices.
Mm-hmm.
They had to go overseas to Morocco and every place else to get some of these spices. Anyway, y'all know what time it is.
Never heard of garlic powder.
We big.
Basil.
We had the royal bread. We know. Could you imagine the first nigga to have garlic bread?
Oh, wow.
I can only imagine.
Who made this?
But it
was an accident too. Like he wasn't trying to do it on purpose. He just accidentally spilled some garlic on some bread.
Take the time to read about how some of your favorite recipes came about.
It's accidents.
That shit is accident every time. They're like, oh shit, I made a potato chip. Didn't mean to.
Look at Professor X. This nigga made girls in his basement by accident.
Oh my god.
that was definitely on purpose because we were like sugar or spice. Oh
They
shit!
literally show you that in the intro. It was like, oh, that bottle broke.
The fact
Oh,
that one bottle cracked, but you was making girls in your basement on purpose.
That's the problem.
That was the problem.
Nobody thought that shit was weird.
No, oh my God, we're not gonna go on this with Professor.
You see, nope, we in that time of year. Nope, me too. Me too. Nope. We in the Me Too movement. This nigga was making kids in his basement and nobody thought any different of it.
So how come that's double standardy? Because if it was a woman, nobody would have questioned her wanting to have children. But because it's a man, he can't just genuinely want kids. Maybe that's why.
There's a difference between naturally making kids by going in something and naturally making it just.
Maybe he ain't thinking.
Shit, he had time to make girls in his basement. Shit, he had time.
Well, we got no time for excuses. Well, we got no time for excuses. Well, we got no time for excuses.
He ain't had time for love, but he got time to make 3 little girls in his basement and nobody thought no different of it.
To be productive towards the society.
He should have been outside being productive instead of making girls in his goddamn basement.
Wait a minute.
Productive towards society. You're a scientist who just made fucking human beings with superpowers. You could have been doing something else. I'm more than sure. He's like,
could have cured kids, cured AIDS,
if anybody
world hunger, and worlds, and this nigga making power kids in his basement, and we supposed to be cool with that. They beating up on monkeys all day.
But
if anybody was doing anything productive, it was the mayor, and it was with the mayor's assistant. So let's just face facts.
The mayor was tapping that. He was on the step stool and all.
Y'all know. Look, we were all thinking
he wishes. He could never.
I ain't gonna lie though. You know what? You probably
I bet he did.
Miss Bellum had standards. Yeah,
I heard she was messing with Fuzzy Wuzzy, so
down like that.
I heard she was messing with Fuzzy Wuzzy, but I ain't gonna talk about it because I ain't gonna speak ill of Miss. I ain't want to spread. You ain't hear that from me, but I say nothing bad about Miss Bella.
I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this because I know you two guys missed it. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the intro, our new intro, actually.
I missed it. Who missed it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Candy missed it too.
Funny bit.
No. They got to see it.
Candy missed
it. No, Candy missed it. You and Candy missed it. Yeah.
But I've seen it. But I'm gonna miss it. I missed the intro, but I've seen it.
You've seen another version.
Oh my God.
You haven't seen the new and improved, apparently.
Here we go.
In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. Imagine that, a future that's super black. Long as your skin brown, your superpowers intact. What would your powers be? Just hope it ain't super whack. Spatial manipulation, create a portal that's black. Maybe just super speed, time travel to run it back. Or cheat manipulation to keep my spirit intact. As I encounter evils the world face, demons the world makes, I'm needed the world to stay. Rest in peace to Chadwick, they killed all the Black Panthers. Told us white lies, I still marvel at black answers. Suits in DC, pray it lead to a civil war. It ain't no Justice League, what's the need to be civil for? Propelled like the juggernaut, it's clear ain't no stopping this. The world in grave danger, who can stop the apocalypse? They killed all the heroes, the new ones don't really care. But if you need me, put your fist up in the air. Yeah, in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black.
It's something about seeing Zemo dancing.
I was gonna say nothing will ever beat Z Dog in the club. Nothing. Dubbed over. It's funny as shit.
I'm sorry. I'm like, if I don't put that in there,
he was feeling it.
I'll talk to Disney.
He was really feeling it. He was really feeling the vibe. And that shit was so funny.
Oh my god! If I could have just got that part where he started twirling his finger, man.
Oh yeah, that part. That like this is a ditty. This is a bop they're playing.
Oh my god, not a ditty.
This is a ditty.
A ditty.
I can't believe people was really saying that shit, like listening to a fly ass song back in the day and being like, "This is a ditty."
Oh, that's right. Here's my gem, sir.
What if we still were saying that though? A ditty.
Somebody is.
Puff Daddy would be pissed.
Yeah.
Listen, trademark. He get paid off that shit. I probably owe him money right now saying ditty.
Ditty.
So, and
if we doing that, then I'm charging money too, because people keep using the name Sassy all the time, just throwing it.
Especially people with cats.
That's my name.
A lot of people with cats is Sassy.
For real.
Oh my god.
In another piece of news where speaking of needing to get paid and still not trying to figure it out, but WB,
fuck them guys.
The W bar.
I really don't.
With all due respect, fuck those guys.
Like, those some bitches. Look here.
Not the some bitches.
That's they get the some bitch award today. They decided on man's birthday. They say Henry Cavill is no longer Superman. And on the same day, they decide to announce that they're going to have a black Superman. Whoa. And fans that know that there is like two black Superman in the DC universe are like, but you don't know what you're doing.
They don't do white people superheroes well. I damn sure don't want to fuck up the black ones.
Be right back. Go ahead. Yeah, go. Be right back.
Yeah,
so now that I'm taking over, the kids are running the asylum, motherfuckers.
I didn't mean to laugh at that so abruptly, but I mean, here we are.
So now that we're on DC's Blur's Eye View.
Nah, bump DC. I'm Chris now. Hello, everybody. Mother butter voice.
Now that I'm in charge, let's get this shit going.
Oh, Jesus.
My first demand is $10 million in unmarked bills. Second demand, a chopper to take me out of here. Third demand, Chris Brown's not making music.
What you say about Chris?
What the hell was that?
Oh, I'm so glad Kurt doesn't have that. Like, if he had that, he would have used it.
Oh, he would act
all the time.
Kurt acts up now. I already know it. So,
but this power gives you so much more.
He doesn't need that.
Neither do I, but still, I paid for it, so I get to do what I want with it.
but like I was saying, they don't know what the hell they're doing over there because anytime you just glaze over that, because I know there's a base of people who are like, okay, one, there's a lot of people that like Henry Cavill as Superman. That's number one.
They love him and he's expressed interest over the years. He's like, I want to keep playing him.
Yeah, he said it himself. He wants to keep playing him. Number two, you don't tell the man he's no longer Superman only to turn around and say, we're going to have a black Superman. I'm like,
right.
Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing. Because now they're like, how you going to make Clark Kent black? Well, number one, if they decide to do it the right way, which I don't think they will.
Again, they don't do white characters well. I don't trust them with the black ones.
Look, the one they did have, they trashed. It took Zack Snyder to be like, look, just hire me fucking back so we can put the story back in. So,
and then as much as I can enjoy certain companies right now, very much pandering to black people and them trying to get spaces for us now because people are worried about cancel culture. This is not the way to do it along the lines in this genre. We're not going to take the bait just because you're like, oh, we care about Black lives now. So here's Black Superman.
Hey, black people, look over here. We got a nigga for you. We got a nigga for you. Come on, take this nigga.
Especially when they announce.
Oh, it's going to be Michael B. Gordon.
Yeah, and especially when they announce okay, we've hired a black writer in Ta-Nehisi Coates, and now we're looking for a black director. And I'm like,
Michael B. Gordon.
This really sounds like pandering. You're pandering to
on
a
the
black
highest level.
I don't mind the pandering. I don't mind the pandering when it's done correctly. When you're just doing it very much so on the whim, grabbing at straw, because you could have been done this. Why you ain't do it? Because it went hot.
That's the problem with it. So, they never thought about doing it up until now.
Especially when you had Jon Stewart for your Justice League film. The actor actually showed the behind the scenes stuff that he did, and you trashed this. Yeah, you cut him out. You cut out pretty much the entire story for Cyborg, and the guy you fired, you ended up having to rehire, and still had to pay this man a shit ton of money to
only to fire him again.
Yeah, well, he said, Zack Snyder actually said in an interview lately that he said they tortured me. WB tortured me. Oh, it was torture working there. I'm like, that means your creative juices were cut short. That's what that means. Which is what was going on.
White Brothers Entertainment. I mean, what do you expect?
White Brothers Entertainment.
Right. And then if y'all really were going to make a move like this, if I were y'all, even for money competitive reasons, I would have done it within the same year or the year after Black Panther hit the way it did.
Yeah.
Y'all haven't let time go by. So again, you were not.
We're talking about the same people who scrap movies on a whim. We're talking about the same company who can't get their live action films right, but they anime is the shit. We're talking about the same people who fired the good Superman, the good Batman. We're talking about the same people who made Wonder Woman 2 with Goldar suits. We're talking about the same people.
Leave Goldar out of this. He's amazing.
So, according to Michael,
we're talking about the same people who was trash, man.
So, according to Michael B. Jordan at the Hollywood Reporter, he said who was a strong candidate anyway. He said he shut down his involvement. He said, like, I'm just watching.
Good for him.
Good.
Oh, yay!
I don't want to see Michael B. Jordan as a Superman.
You like that. WB is a career killer right now. Like, you fuck with them, your career.
Yeah, I don't want him to
flush your
take
shit
that
down the toilet.
Right.
They taking L after L after L.
Like right now, these are two of the black Superman that they have. We're not even talking Steel. We ain't even mentioning that shit. But right now we have.
I'll take Steel over some of the shit they be doing now.
You know what? Be totally honest with you.
Well, if they're gonna make up 50 versions, we need that nigga Jor-El because that just sound hard as shit.
One is called one is President Calvin Ellis of Superman. He's the Superman of Earth 23, and still manages to keep his secret identity. And then the other one is Val Zod, who's the adopted son of Jor-El and Lara, and he's the second Superman on Earth 2.
Yeah, we gotta go with him. His daddy name's Zor-El. You gotta go with that.
There's so many ways you can go.
I can tell your daddy named Jor-El.
And it was like, it's so many ways you can go with it. And
the first one was president.
Yeah, the first one was president.
That was Barack Obama.
And thank you. Every time I see him and think about it, I'm like, that's the first person I think. I'm like, that was Obama.
They tried.
Yeah.
Obama Superman. That's interesting. I want to see that. Like Jor-El, that name does go hard. Like I wish that was his name was Jor-El.
That's the nigga that just got out of prison. That's who that was.
That at the Daily Planet.
He
What's
did
the new guy's name? Jor-El.
He did 20 years. That's why you ain't seen him in a while.
And 15 was in a hole. Like he was solitary confinement. 15 years. He tried to kill him. He was like, I tried to kill that motherfucker.
15 was in the 15 in the hole was 15 years in the Phantom Zone. That's where he was at in the Phantom Zone. So I don't know. The WB, at this point,
I'm not for it. I'm not with it. I don't want it.
I'm like, it really doesn't fit well at all.
I'd rather see them take the frog and make him a goddamn superhero than before they do some shit what they about to do. Like this is just ridiculous. Like,
be honest with
they're getting out of hand with the trash that they're putting out.
Hell, Marvel did it with Thor back in the day. Loki turned him into a frog, and it shit worked. But
and that was still more entertainment than what WB doing.
Yeah, it is. They are truly. And I
don't even want to say DC. I want to say WB because WB has creative control. Yeah. Like they're fucking shit up. Like DC Comics.
I know those guys over at DC are just like,
what the fuck?
We can't even say no. We can't even say no right now because it's like they paying us. Like
Wow.
It's such a bad time.
Everything.
Yeah. When you say after $1 billion
Sassy,
film,
try the dark side. DC is trash right now. Their whole movie, live action movies. I don't want to see none of them.
None of them.
When you look at
the animated ones, I'll watch them every day.
Oh yeah. When you look at Man of Steel, and you look at Man of Steel now, and
that was good.
That was really good. Man of Steel was really good.
But that Batman vs Superman Dawn of crap with the Ninja Turtle, Michelangelo, Doomsday,
the fucking potential it had, because even the way it started was good.
That Doomsday was shit.
No, not dude. I'm not talking about Doomsday.
I'll give you that. It started well.
It started good.
It started really well. I was just like, this is a good introduction.
That's why that turn after the second act was so weird, because I'm like, this had potential to be one of.
It started out good.
Yeah, it really did. Showing that
Martha and all that shit.
Oh, yeah, after I saw what made him actually go after him, I'm like, oh, this gonna be a good ass movie.
Yeah,
really reason to try to kill him.
Really, to be honest with you, Ben Affleck was the next to Diana was the Gemini, because even his scene when he was saving Martha, that whole scene, that whole warehouse thing.
I'm gonna give Ben his flowers there, because honestly, ever since he's been in and out of rehab, and after he did that crazy movie, Gone Girl, he's been on top of his game.
I thought you were talking about G League. That shit.
No, he's a different
Jersey Girl.
Although I would not be mad at them doing a G League 2 now that there's so much press around them getting back together. Just strictly for the streams and money, it would hit. People would watch that bullshit if they were making fun of how bad the movie was. And doing it again, people watch.
I didn't watch the first one.
Oh, I didn't either, but obviously, most people did.
So yeah.
It was so long. I can't believe 4 hours.
It was 4 hours?
Really was 4 hours?
But that Justice League movie, that remake thing that they made. I'm sorry, I went and thought about into that because I heard his name, and then I was like, OMG, that movie was long as hell. And it wasn't even that deep to be that long. Like, I don't understand why they did that to me.
Because WB did that.
Yeah, they did that.
If they had here's the thing.
It was supposed to cut it into sections.
This was the thing. If they allowed him, if they were smart, this is what happened. They were going to fire that dude. They were going to fire him. They wanted to fire him. It just so happened he had a family tragedy. They used it as the base. If they were fucking smart though, they could have done an Avengers Infinity War before Infinity War. They could have split that in 2 films.
If they were smart 10 years ago, they almost had the Justice League together, but Superman Returns flopped and then they had to scrap everything, and they've been right since. That's really fucked up.
What people have read in the comics and what you see on the animated series, there was so much hype about being Justice League. It's like, this is going to be amazing. And they just kept letting us down.
And not.
White Brothers Entertainment.
Maybe you guys can answer this for me, because I'm not really too versed on how all of this stuff works, but why is it that DC is still with them, considering that it seems like they're not really being helpful to them? Like, can they leave and go somewhere else?
Unfortunately, they can't.
They're kind
of it's not even a contract. If it was a contract issue, it'd be different. They could probably.
I think Warner Brothers kind of owns part of DC, so they have rights to all their stuff.
It's kind of just like an umbrella shitstorm business, and when you're under certain umbrellas, good luck. It's the same thing like with record companies, and you don't own that artist. I know this artist can put out better music, but your record company said you doing this, and you owe us 2 albums. Some artists actually purposely put out bullshit albums so they can get released. Obligation, so that they can actually do something else.
Yeah, that's why you get a lot of. That's why you get a lot of mixtapes
and movie production.
Yeah.
Like a lot of mixtapes are what people really want to put out.
Yeah, so it's like they're kind of like, we're fucked. Like,
them contracts is trash.
Oh my god,
360 deals. Ugh, don't do it.
Those are horrible deals. Horrible deals.
You owe us like 2 or 3 records, but we can tell you how to do it. We're going to give you the producers. We're going to give you the people you work with to do the songs with, and these are the songs we want, the type of songs we want, and you have to do it. So that's why, like Brandy said, you get a lot of 2 years of bullshit albums, and then once they get free, you get all this unreleased music, mixtapes and all this. That's the stuff they've been working on. But this the bubblegum bullshit they had to put out for the record companies because they know what sells and they've never been in the hood before in a day in their life.
And on top of having to like do what they say and then pay back that money, you take a lot of times because that's one thing that's never stopped in the industry.
No,
a lot of people don't think about
time and all that shit.
Or the interest at first. I couldn't imagine any type of interest on something like a record deal now. Child, you ain't never getting out of some of that shit. That's why
we give you $1 million, but you owe us back 5.
Yeah,
listen, at that point, I'd be like, I'm just gonna stay here. They're like, yeah, you break the contract.
But that's the problem. A lot of people have no choice but to stay there because it's like I owe you so much money, I'll never be able to pay it back. I might as well stay here. I ain't got to pay it back. If I stay and give you 5 more years of bullshit, I don't gotta owe you.
Yeah, that's like with the case of DC, they're just like, fuck, we're stuck. We are stuck. We can't. There's no contract. There's no remake. There's nothing. All they can at this point in the game, all the people that can, their animation department, they were just like, please don't come over here fucking with us. That's all they can say.
Sure it's somebody very stuck in their ways that people are gonna have to wait till
he
die out. To actually have something, because if it has to go through that one white man who's typically someone who's white, and if they've been there for a minute, like they got a sit seat.
I've been here since this thing started.
They're not past the shit because the shit that they love is like Citizen Kane. So they gonna watch another movie and be like,
Martha. Oh, that remind me of what's that? Rosebud. Rosebud. Martha.
When you have like, that's why Andrea Romano, who like runs the voice talent over for their animation stuff, she's been there for so long,
but she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, and they're probably like,
she has a pulse.
Yeah,
on what's
she knows who to go to.
Some 90-year-old dude who ain't never left his house in 10 years and ain't seen a movie in 15 don't know what the fuck is going on.
Right.
But they need to
Mr. Burns is making movies at DC. That's who it is. Smithers.
I need to go to dog out Mr. Burns like that because I feel like he would still pick more exciting, possibly violent content.
Damn.
No.
That's
you know who it is? The dad from Family Guy. It's the dad from Family Guy. That's who it is. It's the dad from Family Guy. Lois's dad. That's who's making the movies.
Oh my god, it is hilarious.
Mr. Peter Schmidt.
Yeah, Peter Schmidt.
Yeah, that's who's running DC right now is Lance Peter Schmidt. He got the cure for AIDS and everything up there, and he's still making shitty movies.
What's that movie Mark Wahlberg did? The Big Hit. The Big Hit, and it was like the Asian dude. He was like, "This is going to be the best film ever," and it was called Taste the Golden Spray. And I'm like, "This motherfucker is crazy." And it bombed.
Let me look that up.
I wonder why.
Oh my god, what was it? Taste the Golden Spray. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna go
Google.
It's the first time for everything, sis.
And then he tried to say it was a romance, like it was an action.
Oh yeah, how'd you get it so warm? I can taste the bubbles.
That came out like very naturally, DC.
Much like the bubbles.
Anyway, so not about my personal life. Anywho, no, you don't remember what's that movie American Pie? Stifler was out. He told the girl to pour the champagne on him. That dude was pissing off the balcony. He's like, "How'd you get it so warm?"
Yo, side note, that's another movie that goes into a bunch of movies they could never show nowadays. American Pie.
No.
Pie now.
The dude fucked a pie. Like, you can't show that nowadays. Peter be all over you. Peter will be at your house right now. You abused a pie? Come out here. No, come out here.
Smashed his pie like all into the counter, bro.
Oh my god. His dad was like, "Yeah, well, I guess we're not gonna be able to eat this." Your whole balls was in your pie. Like what? Nigga, the fact that you thought about eating this motherfucker lets me know I won't be eating at your house. Icebergs
being served.
Like what is?
Why
is it so gritty? It's so gritty.
Oh, that's just the
I was gonna make another joke, but we have a guest, so I'm not gonna do it. It's gonna be
do you know the things that happen on our show? I'm from the head nerds in charge. You can do anything.
How'd you get the whipped cream in the middle? That's what I want to know. Ew.
Oh man. everyone.
You got a glaze on top and in the middle.
The lemon glaze.
It's a fine lemon meringue.
But
it's blueberry. Don't worry.
Lemon meringue.
We tried a new recipe. It's homemade. A little baby batter. Okay, baby batter.
Baby batter.
What's
with
that?
mother's butter.
I don't even know if I can say this one after this conversation. I should have led with this one first. So everybody's TV's favorite mom, at least in the black community, just got a nice little push up in the at her alone.
Chris, come on now, you can't follow.
I gotta get it out.
Good news. You should have led with this. Now I feel dirty. I feel like she was like, "Oh, y'all was out there having big. You was on the podcast having big fun, huh? Telling dirty jokes. Thought you gonna have big fun. Now I'm over here like, but everybody else was doing it.
And she just gonna give you that look, child, like she did Elvin. Why did you do that type of thing? Served your man.
Let me talk to you for a second.
And it was in that moment he knew.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
For real.
No. Elvin got right after that, didn't he?
That was
Elvin's
like
face.
come in when keeping it real goes wrong.
Oh, so wrong. Elvin thought he knew when he was a man.
Exactly.
Elvin thought he knew what was going on. Elvin fucked up.
Oh my God.
Car wash on Martin Luther King Drive.
No, at the end now, Elvin works at selling shoes at Trader Joe's.
Rock bottom.
Oh wait, did he really do that? No, he was really at working at Trader Joe's.
He was a cashier or a bagger or something at Trader Joe's. He's not there now.
Was trying to make fun of him.
Yeah.
But then
Tyler Perry got him.
Yep, Tyler Perry got him. He's on one of his shows now. So
Tyler Perry, come get me, like Lord.
Yeah, come get me. I got bills.
You gotta have a sad story or a bad wig. You gotta be able to say ashtray.
Ashtray, bitch.
My bills. There's sad story. He could come look at those.
That's everybody. He can come get me right now.
Yeah, come get me. They always want to be doing random shit for people, spending money, buying all these ridiculous ass items. Come down here and come knock on some people's
I know
doors
he gave
and ask them
his
what
house
bill.
to, the Prince and Meghan. He's like, hey, y'all can take my house in LA. Like, thank you, Tyler.
Oh my God.
Then Meghan Markle and Prince William. Harry, not the ugly looking one who look like
no, it's the one
Montgomery Burns.
Yeah, because it's Williams, the one that's married.
The weird old looking one.
Okay, that's the one that looked like his daddy.
Oh Jesus,
not the weird one.
Yeah, he looks. This nigga's 35 and looks fucking 62.
Oh really?
Pull a picture of him up, Chris. I know you got one. Come on.
Yeah, like I need.
He got got the real life Montgomery Burns hairstyle.
No, is that the one that looked like he about to die with the liver spots all over?
No, that's
their great. Matter of fact,
that's their nephew.
Yeah, he actually and that one did die.
Yeah,
I was about to say
that was their youngest nephew too. At that, that's crazy how old that family looked. All that crazy baby batter getting shared between family members.
Oh God!
He said baby batter.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know what I'm gonna call this episode.
It's all relative in the UK, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. Hell, they gonna come get me tonight.
Yeah, they come.
I'm gonna disappear.
These stories.
Hey, they
the white knights
the Red family gonna pick me up. I ain't gonna never see me for again. I'll be in the bottom of the Buckingham Palace. Get beat.
What happened?
With a 10-pound piece of meat.
Haven't seen him since that last show.
He did that show, and now they beating him with hamburger in the palace.
No, not beating
in the basement.
In the basement, like Saul. I want to play a game with you. Talked about the
I
queen.
could not imagine waking up and somebody doing some crazy ass fear factor.
I wake up with no feet. They're like, I want to play a game with you. You got to run for your freedom. Think I ain't got no feet.
That's the catch.
Hey, Bradley, they gonna tell me to run for my freedom. Nigga, I ain't got no feet.
Use Dusty Cat. Make it challenging.
Like if you wanted
run
to
on them nubs. I'm be like, poor little tink tink. They have to give me the little Austin Victoria stuff. Tink.
What the hell?
Tink.
Fucking idiots.
I'm on one today. I'm finished that hell. Look at this motherfucker. He look like Montgomery Burns.
Jeez.
He definitely do though.
Smithers.
Most people did.
That nigga 32, man.
Yeah, because Harry's the one that's like.
He look like he at least 50.
He's 32 though.
And he ain't even that old.
I like how Sassy said that because Sassy said it like Will Smith and Bad Boys too. Nigga, you at least 50.
Sassy, he is 32. He's 32.
Oh,
he's 32. Think about that. Let that sit in. He's 32.
He's 32.
I'm not accepting nothing lower than 50.
He's lower than 50.
Harry is the one who looks like Harry
hang with the brother. When I knew Harry was gangster, when he walked up to a dude and did this, I knew Harry was black.
Harry been hanging out in Wakanda with Bucky. That's where Harry been.
Prince William is 38.
No. Okay. My bad.
He was
32 when that picture was taken. Sorry.
He's aging like his daddy for sure.
That nigga aging like fucking bread.
That's also what makes me believe that the brother got to be from the man they say his mama was fucking with.
He was.
You are redhead. You're aging different. You married black. You left the monarch. You like child.
Did you? But no. Chris, you gotta find this. I'm gonna find this picture and put it online. This dude walked up to a dude and did the gun sign to his head.
Oh yeah, they were making videos about it. They were all wearing. I think they were like some all white person.
He walked up and was just like, "Nigga, I'll blast you." He was like, "All right, I'm sorry, Harry."
But, I would say Harry a real one. I'm gonna tell you because there's a video clip because over there
I fucks with Harry.
You gotta do like military service.
Yeah.
It's like mandatory. And like they were interviewing him while he was on base, and I guess they got like some kind of call. He in the middle of the interview,
he ran.
He took off. Like I'm like, oh no, he a real one. Like he ain't.
And then they made that into a meme because they were like, when you hear your song, and it was the beginning of your tax money for the 9-9, and he said
he took off running.
You went on with something.
He's like, oh shit, this is my song. I gotta go.
I gotta go. Gotta back it
Brenda about to back it up on a pool hall, so I'm about to get over there.
So before we get out of here, we're gonna do our sponsor one more time because why not?
Do you like your pancakes patted, your biscuits buttered, your cakes fluffy? Then you should get Mother Butters. I put that on everything. Pasta, veggies, rice, and everything nice. Mother Butters will get you right. Oh yeah, GMO free, and for those who are vegan, Mother Butters has a non-dairy option. That's right, there's enough Mother Butters for everyone to enjoy. Get Mother Butters from your local grocery store. Hey man, what you doing in my kitchen?
That was our sponsor, Mother Butters.
I had to lean in. I was like, look at them cakes and them biscuits.
Look at them biscuits. Them biscuits are good as fuck.
I was like,
biscuits represent.
Oh my god.
So Sassy, tell everybody where they can find you.
So you can find me over my fan page on Facebook. That is Only Sassy, and then over on Instagram under Oni_Sassy, and that's ONI. Because I know that's random as hell, but it's Japanese for demon. So
oh man. Candy B?
Just that Candy B cosplay. I took the underscore out because it's just too much work. So I'm on Twitter now. I'm gonna be blowing that shit up with my dumbass statements that I'll apologize for, I'm sure, down the line, except for no, because no apologies.
No apologies, no regrets, more fire.
No apologies, okay? And then on Facebook, I'm still at CandyB_cosplay. Putting more stuff out there. Getting to talk to some of my favorite people online cosplay-wise is probably the best experience. I think I stay more on that page now than I do my personal page. I'm like, our world of blurs and how supportive everybody's in. The fact that I'm about to be with 1K followers, and I've only started this page like 2 months, but everybody's very much interactive, follow for follow, post your shit. They'll be in your inbox. I'm like, there's nothing like our community. So just random shout out to how supportive we are to one another, because a lot of the times we're not allowed to be multifaceted with other people. So the fact that we're able to support each other like this, and I'm feeling very much embraced my little cosplay page, I'm excited. So find me at Candy B Cosplay. For those listening, that's Candy with a C, spelled with an I at the end, and then B, just BEE Cosplay.
All right, DC.
Yes.
What is this, Thanos?
Pretty much. You can find me at your mom's house watching Scott Summers.
Ew.
Get his ass beat every day.
That's
no.
No, seriously, I can be found at What the Shit on Facebook. We have a show tomorrow, so catch that.
Big show tomorrow.
Big show. I have a female artist coming on who can sing. I don't say sing, I said sang, because she can sing. Find me on Instagram at Darius DC Chambers. And What the Shit. And I haven't done this in a while, so that's
what happens. We took 3 weeks off.
I'm a little rusty.
A lot of time off.
Yeah, no. So when you doing everything else but this, yeah.
I'm Chris. You can find me Chris.Fury1 on Instagram, and you can catch me on TikTok as well, Chris Fury1. You can also subscribe to our Blurred's Eye View Facebook page, YouTube page, and for the latest updates in the Blurred world, you can also check out the Instagram page, Blurred's Eye View, all one word, all lowercase. And tune in next Saturday as we continue to showcase other POC creatives in the Blurred world. Until next mission.
Whoa. Also want to shout out Sassy and Kurt for coming on.
Oh,
Kurt,
yeah. Thanks.
Blood brother number one. I'm gonna have to
hit you. We definitely having y'all back on.
And you know what? I should be plugging our I'm
don't have a show.
I'm I don't do anything. Like, just go over to my page and that's it.
So selfish. She's like, think about me, only me. You guys looking for somebody to do some shit? It's just me.
I'm not a hustler. Like, that's not my thing. I need a manager so that they can hustle for me. Because if it was up to me to hustle myself,
can be found
I'd be doomed. I'd be doomed. That's what I am.
So go ahead.
That gets me every time. Head Nerds in Charge. We come on Wednesdays at 8-ish to 10-ish because POC time.
POC time. I've never heard anybody say POC time. That's cool. Yeah, you can check out Head Nerds in Charge every Wednesday at 10 o'clock or 8 o'clock. I'm sorry, 8 o'clock to 10 ish. 8-ish to 10-ish because they run a little long like we do at times. Thank you. We want to thank only Sassy for coming on. We want to thank King Kirk for coming on, until his phone died out, but we're gonna have him back on.
Died out.
He's down there. He had the whole hood behind him. He had the whole hood behind him.
As soon as those blinds closed, we ain't see it.
The blinds closed.
Yeah, he was just like, and then
what y'all niggas doing? Why was I here? Y'all know I'm out here working. Put it on the glass. But until next mission, I'm General Chris Fury, along with DC and Candy B. Remember to educate yourself and others, entertain yourself and others, and until then, encourage yourself and others. And until then, next mission, we are out.
Put it on the